Hey guys, TLG here, and I'm sure you already know what that audio sounds like or what this is just by the sound. But of course you can also read it, .hack quarantine. Now, this was the fourth game in the series that I wanted to do for quite some time. However, there was a large move, there was a whole bunch of stuff going on. I ended up losing my save file from the last one. Now, I was going to go through and completely retry and redo everything that I had done, but that would have taken existential amounts of time to get there. I'll explain. The last game, I lost a couple of the recordings. I played through the game, I lost the end recording, like the end game. There were some things you could do at the end of the game that allowed you to do a final boss, like a special boss, and it was extremely hard, and you had to use magic on him to magic break him to then take him down to... You had to do a lot. It was a very difficult boss. I ended up getting to like level 93, 94, I think, with all the grinding that I did. And then you get the best weapon in the game on that one. And that was the most difficult thing I had to do, and I was not looking forward to doing that again. Let me get out of that. I wanted to get that, so now we're in the conundrum part right now. I was able to find 2 save files with the last game completed. Now, the first one has the best weapons and is level 99. So it's somebody who went through and did basically what I did. They got 7 or 6 more levels, but they have the weapon I want. Then there's a level 71, which is the same level you start at, but they have a lot of really, like, the normal equipment that you would normally have. And to be honest, I think I want to do the level 99 just because I was 93. I was so close to level 99. And they do actually have the really good weapon, so we can at least show it off even though I wasn't able to go back through and re-get it. But if you guys are upset with that, I guess I can go and replay on the level 71 after I play through a little bit on this. We can go back and get to the level 99. But let's, I guess, jump in, and we'll do the level 99 data flag, and then we'll go from there. And hopefully you guys don't hate me too much, but that was, like you saw, it took 78 hours. 78 hours of game time to get there.
The day that he first played the world. His friend Orca fell into a deep coma as a result of Skate's data drain.
The world isn't just an online game. Something with another purpose is lurking within it.
The Book of Twilight, handed to him by the girl Aura, transformed into a bracelet, giving him 2 extraordinary powers. Data drain, the power to alter monster data. And gate hacking, which allows him to gain entrance into protected areas. And it was these very same powers that put Orca into a coma. However, contrary to hope, the situation continues to worsen. Casualties are no longer contained in the game, and the damages extend to the real world. What is the intention of the game designer Harold? The epitaph of Twilight that supposedly is the key to this mystery. Nonetheless, they have finally found a clue to counterattack.
This marks the beginning of the counterattack.
Counterattack? No. We have just realized the true rule of the game that Harold created.
All right. Let's, I guess, go in and read the mail. We have 3 mails. We'll go through this. We'll do some of the important stuff, and then we'll do a TLDR, like a too long didn't read section, where then you can skip ahead to a point where there's no reading, because this is going to be a rather long first video, just because there's so much that we have to read, especially when you get to the board. But the world has been updated to version 3.65. This update, the following features have been added. Compatibility with Neuro Gloves. The game is now compatible with the Neuro Gloves controller. Item completion. The item completion event, where players collect over 600 types of items, has begun. For more details, please see the version update information listed on the board. Now, of course, there are no actual Neuro Gloves. I'm using a controller. But it would be kind of cool to actually get into that. I don't know what you would do in Neuro Gloves. Like, you would have to have so much space to be able to use that stuff. But we have Aura again. Kite, thank you. I might have asked you to do something very horrible. Please send me your help a little more. Leos, moving. Huge data file believed to be in the cursed wave is still on the move. Our previous methods will probably be ineffective. Come to that town. I know I still need to learn my Greek alphabet, but for a meeting, I have confirmed your registration for a blank server. Select it at the Chaos Gate. You can now go to the server. Select other servers from the menu. Now we'll go into the menu, but we'll do something real quick. There was this. That's what I need to do. There. And then we'll go on the news. Now there's a couple news. There's jargled news. It can't be good. Apology. We apologize for the server trouble and for users receiving illegible news articles. We are currently investigating the cause of what happened to those articles, and we promise to try our best to avoid having the same problem in the future. Web News Distributor. Oh, there's still more news somewhere there. Hello, news. There you are. Second network crisis. Many areas throughout the world have been affected by recent telecommunication problems due to the telephone systems in many countries becoming unstable. Medical institutions, financial institutions, and traffic have been severely disrupted. State officials believe there is a possibility of a worldwide panic. Alex Coleman, President of the United States, hello, Mr. Coleman, and Chairman of World Network Council, declared a second network crisis and urged countries to halt online transactions of all non-critical functions. Some have theorized a malfunction at a military base might be the cause and suggest finding a solution to this problem should be the highest priority. Ultimate was generally believed to be the most secure OS, as it is the only OS that survived the Pluto's Kiss incident 5 years ago. This is the first major network incident since Ultimate was designated the standard OS, and the members of WNC have expressed shock and disbelief at this failure. The WNC plans to conduct an emergency meeting and countermeasures are being prepared. Some are calling this Pluto again. What a creative name. Anywho, that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg of the TLDR version. We will send you along now to a section where if you don't want to hear all of this, you can skip ahead. So we will begin reading this now. I guess you can skip ahead. There'll be a little annotation saying the time to skip to. And I might put a little graphic on saying TLDR. And when that disappears, then you're good and you can come back in. Yeah. So, all right. See you in like an hour. System explanation. What's a skill? We'll only read the new ones. It's an attack that uses USP skill points. Actually, let's if it's basic things like it can damage enemies or cure allies, that's a skill. Okay, missing skills. When I change weapons, I lost one. These seem to be red ones that I read in the last one, but this just skipped over due to it being the new one. You don't have enough SP. All right, so we don't need to do the system explanations. We'll just armor, opposing elements. Yes, let's get rid of all of you buggers, right? Oh, there's still more. So we don't need to hear about defense. Okay, now, virus. That's something we need to read. My friend told me that the graphics looked like a virus. I guess I'll just wait until it's resolved. TV only says the same thing as CC, but on the net, it blames the game for the comatose people. I wonder which is true. I think I'll wait a bit as well. Yeah, the press always bashes the subculture. It's strangely quiet. It's really freaky. Only writing here as well. Yeah, we go in every day. Yeah, we don't wait for anything to get better. Screw that. What about RTCS? No matter what kind of system, they need to reduce the number of cars. I mean, there are too many idiots on the road. Just get rid of them. Sure. The world reaches 20 million. The world has sold over 20 million copies worldwide. The first time I experienced the world was 2 years ago. I still remember how I felt when I first entered the dungeon. I wonder what happened to all those people who helped me out in the beginning. Ugh. Are you that No? I remember you. Do you remember me? I'm Flan. We used to fight together. We were both newbies, so we died instantly. Really? Is it really you, Flan? Wow. It's been such a long time. I haven't seen you like forever. Let's log in together sometime. I'll email you. Wow, it's really No. I'll be waiting for your mail. I haven't changed my address. Hello, thanks for using the board for that. Impressions. Did anyone use the new goggles? They just came out with pondering of buying one, but someone please tell me what you think. I've got one already. It's awesome. If you put it on and play the action game, oh man, it's pure ecstasy, I'll tell you. I recommend it for any game with a 3D view. What are you sitting around for? Just go get it. That sounds like the Oculus Rift. I can't wait for that thing to come out. That's a total lie. That's a lie. A total lie. It's a defective product. The graphics flicker. The misrecognition rate being 0 or whatever is false advertising. You're going to have a seizure if you use it on a 3D field. Do you work for them or something? Just die. Is it that bad? Seizures? Headaches, fainting, vomiting? It might even be as bad as the Deadly Flash. What's Deadly Flash again? I've heard about it. It's the worst computer virus ever known. It was spread one network generation ago. The screen flickers really fast or something, and didn't some people die from it? I would imagine the Deadly Flash would be named that for that reason. It's first spread in Japan in December 2003. It flashed on the computer monitor and affected the pituitary gland and resulted in consciousness disorders. Over several 100 million people were affected and 7 people died. They caught the guy in Japan, and it was the first case to fall under the network safety law. As for the guy, I think he was put to death. He was given the death penalty, but he hasn't been put to death yet, I think. They say that they're going to revise the network security law or safety law in the next Congress. They're going to get rid of the death penalty clause. I'm thinking that guy won't be put to death because of this man. Who would have thought that a thread about neurogoggles would end up here? Yeah, welcome to the internet. The FMD bashed on this board seemed to be doing pretty well. Can't tell if it's good or bad unless you actually use it. Ooh. Net phone box. You're talking about the net phone box these days, or they're talking about the net phone box these days, but with all these cell phones, what difference would it make if they make the payphones online already? Payphones online ready. Well, I'm good at reading. I mean, do we really need them? Just a thought. No, I would never imagine going to stand in a phone booth to use the internet. Ultimate, new version. Ultimate is coming out with a new version again. Isn't Ultimate supposed to be the perfect OS? And why didn't they come out with why do they keep coming out with new versions? Welcome to money-grabbing companies like Windows. WNC is one saying that Ultimate is perfect. They're just cheering for Ultimate Company. I wonder if President Coleman was showing his true colors like Ultimate. Rumor has it there's a company developing an OS that's not Ultimate. If that's true, then isn't that the first since Twilight of the New Gods? I'm getting kind of excited. What's that again? The Nibelungsring, Wagner, or Siegfried? They recall the 3 years between Pluto's Kiss and the time they moved everything to Ultimate, when the Railer network was restricted. I guess they wanted some cool name in the net culture. Then that boomed in the end of the last century. Europeans like liberal artish ways of explaining things. Pluto's Kiss was bad. It was like a countdown to the end of the world. I mean, the Pentagon's host computer was hit, missiles were about to go off, right? Jeez, wasn't it some 10-year-old kid who did it? Yeah, that was huge. I'll never forget the Christmas Eve of 2005. Lifeline stopped. I was only a kid, but I thought it was the end of the world. Pluto's Kiss was a great name for it. Because of that, the layout of the internet became a problem, so the basic OS was transferred to Ultimate. Ultimate was the only OS that didn't get hit by it, right? So isn't Ultimate the only company that benefited from it? Maybe it's a conspiracy. Even if it isn't a conspiracy, Ultimate did benefit greatly. They now control 100% of the market. I don't know about Ultimate being the perfect OS. It's acting up lately. When I hooked up to the game, it got all weirded out. And they just unveiled Ultimate 2011. It's such a unique name. Not. I guess it's perfect for hegemonistic? I am okay. Let's just skip that. I'm good at reading, but yeah. The name even smells like it's from some branch of the government, like the WNC. So, is everyone going to update or what? Ultimate 2011. I'm going to watch for a bit. I'm interested in that new OS. That's not Ultimate. That's someone on this board was talking about too. They finally announced an anti-Ultimate type OS. You can tell it's from Orange Computer. The legendary counterfaction movement is still alive, like the codename Starchild. I like the codename Starchild as well. It reminds me of 2001: A Space Odyssey. I'm getting tired of Ultimate, so maybe it's time to jump on the wagon. Well, are you wishing you did the TLDR version? You still have a chance. We still have some more to go. Wonderhawk. The world, yeah. I think that would be great, but even if they really do get it, how are they going to put it in a huge game into a cell phone caliber spec? I'm not going to expect too much. Megafloat. Don't know. What about tsunamis? The Tokyo Bay Megafloat they just built, even able to withstand tsunamis. My friend's company is going to move in there, even though they said it's sound theoretically. I'm still worried. Don't know if it's all right or not, but one thing I can say is that it makes no difference if you worry about it or not. Smoking regulation law. It'd suck if it becomes a law. I mean, come on. These days it's just filled with no smoking sections, and now they want to make it a law? I really hate the government. I agree. If the smoking regulation continues, the only place I can smoke will be my room. I wish instead of just outlawing things, they'd head towards separation of areas. I'm all for smoking regulation law. What if they're talking about separating what are you talking about separating areas? There's no sense if you have smokers around a non-smoking section. I mean, what's so great about smoking? You don't get any kind of benefits. I don't know why they even sell it. Yeah, try and say that to anybody who smokes. New generation cell phone. It's a buy. New generation cell phones are coming out. It's fully supported by Ultimate. It has voice commands as well. The peripherals are great too. I definitely... Man, is Ultimate Google? Even the spec looks good. It's about the price. If the minutes are constant and the phone itself is 40,000 yen, I think it's a buy. Or no, Ultimate can be Apple. And Android could be Google. Like, you know, the star child coming in and winning. You know, right? Or you know how they busted that online prostitution, right? My friend was using it and he got caught by the cops. Stupid mate. It's called Come Whenever, right? The names of those things are really corny. You know, it's some shop in Ikebukuro. Man, I'm good at reading. Called Thou World. Hey, I want to go to Thou World. Where's the exact location? North? You should look for those things yourself. I pray for ye success. Gee, thanks. Equation for the future. Have you heard? A theory published professor some college can regulate the range of a phenomenon in the future. Maybe it's a rumor on the net. I think I saw it somewhere. There was some equations as well. I think it's a hoax. Yeah, isn't it kind of famous among certain people? I don't know much about it, but it's like all the future incidents are decided upon how strong that individual's power of imagination is. Really? Then if I pray really hard, I want to be rich, I'll get rich. That's good. I think that's what's called the infinite diversity theory. That's been the rumor the past 2 to 3 years. I've heard about the equation that can regulate the range of action of future incidents. Want more info? The equation of infinite discovery theory is V equals Lx to 1 minus F. L light is the light within humans' pure composition, and it's a constant if you take environment of the individual phenomenon from imagination of the individual and multiply it by L, you can calculate the number of incidents or range of possibility in the future. I wonder who started something this fake. Infinite diversity theory. What you hope for will be attained. That's just some self-help seminar that was a fad in the 20th century. Real life ain't that easy. I wish I can. I will. It's not the same as self-help seminars. Those infinite diversity theory is different from those superficial positive thinking crap, cults, and pseudoscience. F reality is in the equation. By putting the numerical value for reality, placing the strict calculation, this theory was accepted as scientific theory. You can't put an actual number for something that's inanimate and incomprehensible as reality. 7. I tried to reserve tickets for me and her on the net, but I won't go through. Both the phone and the net are down. What's up with that? I wonder if anyone got tickets. If you have extra, please sell them to me. Thank you. I couldn't get any either. I heard the network went down but they said that Ultimate was flawless. So damn useless. My line wouldn't connect either. I wasn't trying to get me or her tickets, though. There was some noise in the net phones. Well, hey, Ultimate, there's something wrong. I want WNC's opinion. I've got it. One ticket. You want it? Really? Oh my god, how much do you want? I can give it to you for free, but instead, let's have a tea after the concert. Oh, don't worry, I'm not so weirdo. There's nothing to worry about. I'll pass. You want to go get tea with me? The catastrophe at Future Bay. I was there. I went to see a movie with my friend. The alarms went off. The smoke came up. I really thought I was going to die. We were right by the exit, so we were all right. But I don't want to be near people for a while. My condolences. But thank God you're safe. My friend was in the area too. He was in a basement mall half an hour before it happened. I don't even want to think what would have happened if he stayed any longer. They still don't know what caused it, right? What the hell is the government doing? I don't know what that is. Today's web news. I'm going to read today's web news. It's all completely garbled and you can't read it at all. They soon sent out an apologies, but is it a defect in Ultimate? I got it too. I wonder what happened. There's something going on in the networks. I'm not the only one. Or I'm not the only, right? Let's calm down, people. Garbled messages are pretty common. Why do you guys always insist on thinking negative? There are really bad rumors about the net and the world, but I think most of it has no basis. Everyone's all hyped up about the media, the bandwagon as well. It's a never-ending circle. We should have more faith in Ultimate CZ Corp and the WNC. Let's have faith in it. Oh, man. People who are optimistic like you is the reason why Ultimate CZ Corporation and the WNC treat us like crap. I'm sure everyone was like that until Pluto's Kiss happened. They have no sense of danger and the point of sheer stupidity. Oh, I'm not going to debate about it, so don't bother to respond. And nobody did. Calls aren't going through, the stock market isn't functioning, and even the trains are late. What the hell's going on? It's all screwed up where I am, and the news won't tell me anything. Is something like Pluto's Kiss happening again? According to some sources, there will be an official announcement from the WNC. Maybe it's the second net crisis. Hope not. This isn't funny. See the WNC announcement, second network crisis? Pluto again. I don't care what they call it. Wish they'll just do something about it. My friend is hospitalized in a coma thing. I'm so worried. I don't want to move everything to Ultimate to stop... Didn't they move everything to Ultimate to stop something like this from happening? It's WNC's fault. Keyword creation. Alright, these are ones we already read, talking about keywords. There. What's a grunty? We already know these. You get eggs, you can feed your grunty, you can grow your grunty. Each grunty thing does different. There's certain combinations that can give you different personalities of your grunty. People do call it or collect it. Someone named Tim wanted to trade it for the other day. Apparently, there are a couple more like him too. Aren't most of the people who collect the gold and silver axes high levels? I was asking Mencino for a trade, but I didn't have any. But if I did, it seems like he would have traded some pretty good items. I think I missed out on a pretty good opportunity there. You only have to throw in unwanted little weapons and armor to get gold and silver axes. I envy those high-level players. They got a tons of stuff they don't need. Yeah, version update. Welcome to version 2.7. Tolerances. Okay, those are things we read too because they're just basic informations. Compatibility 365. 2 new features have been added to the upgrade of version 3.65. We will explain further detail. Please read the post below. In the game, you're now compatible with Neuro Gloves. Controller is worn on the player's hands. There are 15 analog sensors within the controllers, and the movements of the player's hands as are input directly into the game. Experience for yourself realism. The realism now possible with the addition of this capability. The item completion event, popular during the initial version of the world, will now be held. Event information. Collect various items that are hidden in the world and register them on a list. Rare items and books are not included. To enter, talk to the NPCs located at each of the server's root towns. Select register items from your talk menu and select the items that are in your possession will automatically be registered. Once the item is registered, even if you sell or trade the item, the registered data will remain intact. Once the list is filled, the event is over. All NPCs in each town are common, so it does not matter which town you register in. You'll receive a special item when you complete the list. There is no limit to this event. There's no time limit to this event. The item list is very long, so please take your time in this challenge. Woo! We did it, guys. We got through it all. All right, let's go log in now. Welcome back. If you're stopping from the TLDR version and you skipped over all of the nonsensical news that we didn't even need to listen to, that happened. But let's go in Fort Hoof. Well, hello there, elk, right?
was right there. Hey, you know where she is, right? Tell me where she is.
Oh man, audio
I
glitch.
don't know. I just got here.
Hey, if you see her, tell me. You have to tell me.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, the audio glitching is on my end. I'm trying to upscale it to the maximum resolution I can get, and there is some slight audio glitches. I like to think of it as part of this weird virus that's going on. But, alright you guys, so I am level 99. You will see that I have 9999999 health and 8 or MP or SP. That is actually normal, alright? Just because we have good items and equipment is the reason that we have the level. Like, look, that one just does 99 across the board, except for the earth. But we do have the best weapons that we could get in the last game, and the armor, of course. So we do have a lot of the good equipment. So it's not a bad thing. Even if I go on my 71 one, it's the same thing. It's just the good equipment. But we were invited to go to the gate, so we are going to go to the other servers and go to that one. I wish somebody would tell it to me so I know what that one is. Is that Omega? It can't be Omega. I feel like Omega is the other way. It may be Omega. We'll hear it. Well, hello guys. Why is he confused by warp? What is that? Yeah, she's forced it upon you quite a few times in the past. You figured you'd be kind of used to it by now, but I guess.
Welcome to paradise.
Welcome to paradise.
It's a mirror of Omega server.
Omega, I knew it.
When did you? I can't let my guard down for even a minute.
But we're safe because of this mirror server.
Yeah. What do you expect us to do in a place that unstable?
I'm sorry.
Is that how you apologize to someone?
Yes.
I am telling you, I am sorry.
Well, there's no point in arguing about something that's already happened.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
What? Why are you all...
Let's begin our strategy meeting. The wave is still moving at this point. If it is difficult to determine the location, let's specify its movement. That is essentially the plan for this operation, right?
Yes. Orca told me about it before. Orcas, killer whales, create an enclosure when hunting prey to close any escape paths. But if there's no prey to run, then they will disperse. So they create an escape route on purpose to lure the prey to where it is the most convenient.
Most convenient?
The surface. It's a dead end for the prey. So if our enemy is moving, I was thinking maybe we can apply it.
It is a good plan.
Using the analysis core provided by Leos, Helba is developing a vaccine program.
The vaccine won't be able to destroy the wave, but it may be able to corner it. Don't worry, leave it to me. But are we going to have enough people?
That's not a problem. We'll have my employees that I trust do it.
We'll get more pig heads.
Shut up! What?
Excuse me. What do we need to do to prepare for the operation?
I would like to measure the data fluctuation. I would like for you to investigate Omega, bigoted snowflake's capsule, as soon as possible.
Man, those audio glitches. I mean, we're running at a good 60 frames per second, but the audio is something gets pressured on my system. And the video delays like down to 59, I think, and then the audio tries to catch up to it. But all right, so we are on the Omega server, I believe. So we warped to a new Omega server. We have some mail, Elf's Heaven. So we can get out and read that. Let's log out. Bored. Due to the system problems, the item completion event has been cancelled. We deeply apologize for any inconvenience that we may have caused. Yeah, screw you, man. I was going to collect all those 600 items. But not now. Mail. Oh, you just said the item completion has been disabled also. Well, fine. Thanks for disabling that. Log in again. Alright, so let's party up. Let's see who we can invite. Let's add, of course, we'll add our favorite little lady, Black Rose. Yeah, you're coming here. Look at your poor little health. No, you did there. Alright, and then we'll add. Dun 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 dun. Who did I want to add? Can I add Elk? Since I can't add Mistral. Can I add Mistral now? Oh. I still miss her. She's probably my favorite healer. Oh, nope, Elk not either. Wiseman was crap at healing. I don't want to do it. Dang it, man! Yes, let us join in an adventure again. Ugh. Word list. Bigoted capsule thingy. Warp is protected. That is the other benefit of this one that I am. We no longer have to go and find virus cores. They were collected along the way, so we don't have to do that. But that was just something I would always do off screen anyway. Which that part right there is just to help grinding sake. But yeah, let's go into our first hacked server now. Done. We are in our first one. Of course, we got to do the usual fairies orb. You can see all of these. Can I use it? Oh, I don't have any. All right, looks like we have. Oh, have to go towards the dungeon. Let's try and avoid all of these and go right for it. after the initial one, actually, I'll run into one. We'll see how we do to get reacquainted with some of the stuff. But after the initial, we will go back to the old methods of just not showing a lot of the map stuff and whatnot. Die, sir, ma'am, thing. Kurt, come back there. Ow, ow. There. Alright. I don't know where my guys are. Where are you guys? Oh, you're over there. Thanks. I should have them just heal the whole time. Just always healing. Oh. It's weird that the entrance is on this side, but the arrow's on the top. That's funny. Alright, guys. So that's basically just of it. You fight. It's active time if you're just now joining the .hack world playthroughs. I love the playstyle of this. It's always been my favorite kind of, I don't even really want to call it a dungeon crawler, but especially when you can just do that. You don't have to crawl dungeons. But we will go onward. We'll show this dungeon. If you're, like I said, just now joining us, the gameplay is you go to these areas, you find a dungeon, and inside the dungeon, you have to then go towards the downward level, and you get to the very bottom. If you get to the very bottom, there's a very last room that you're able to go into to get an item. It's basically the special items in the dungeon, and there's only one room. But there's certain ones that you get sent to, like this one, that you will most likely have a weird purple mist in the doorway there that signifies that there's going to be a boss in the next room, or something that's been infected with... oh, no, you come back here. No, I'm getting attacked by magic. But I don't know why. It's funny that you have to use an item to see the entire dungeon, because the items aren't very expensive. I believe they're like 10 each. And actually no, they're about 100 each, I think. Oh, why are you not healing? First aid. Fine. Magic, recovery, max HP to the maximum. You. Oh, he died. Alright, can you guys stop hitting me now? Come on. I'm just trying to show these nice people how to get to the... Oh no, she's gonna die. It's a good thing they don't attack themselves. I would just be done. Alright, healing elixir, resurrect. That's what I want. Welcome, guys. Thanks for dying on me. But, so yeah, you basically just fight and crawl to the bottom, but you can use those items to see the entire map, where to go, and then you can also, like, avoid certain areas so that you can get into, like, just directly to the dungeon chest, which at the beginning was, like, the best way to get certain items, and some of the things you actually have to get to that chest, and it takes a long time to run around to the sides that you don't want to go to, just to fight guys who run away from you like this for forever and a half. But oh man, quit getting confused. But apparently she's just gonna keep fine. We'll go from door to door. There, you're not confused anymore. Oh, see, like if I would have walked in there just straight along, I would have went to another fight. But it's just not necessary. We'll just go to the bottom. Back to the bottom of the list. Spread out green is not one you want to use. That sends you right all the way back up to the top. You run into situations like this where now I have to choose either left or right, and I don't know which way is actually the correct way. So we will go away from the extra chest, and we will go to the right here. Hopefully this will lead us to where we want to go, but of course we have to fight two of these awesome runaway guys again. Stop running away! There are certain enemies that their favorite thing to do is confuse your teammates, and that is probably the least fun enemies. It's awesome. Just stay confused, guys. They're not even helping. Oh, you hit this guy a little bit. Oh, good for you. Alright, so let's go on then. Let's see if we can, if we pick the right side, or if we pick... Oh, we did pick the right side. Awesome. We do have to fight one more. Oh, no we don't. These right here, if you're, again, just joining us, they are trapped chests, and you have to use something we don't have, actually, I don't think. They're called fortune wires, and you can open those chests. If I open it up, it'll try and give one to here. I'll open it. Just don't kill me. Ow! It killed me. Fortune wire. You have 4 items, so you can get a fortune wire, and that unlocks the chest. If you open a chest that does not, it usually just does a large amount of damage to you, and yeah. All right, let's push onward. It does large amounts of damage. It poisons you, or it can inflict bad status ailments on you, which it's never really that bad. Of course, it's better just to not do it in the first place if you can avoid it. But see, like that big open room right there? It's probably going to glow purple right there. Yep. So the big boss is actually in the next room of the area, and you just go on in. It's always nice to be prepared, but we should be. They're called data bugs. If you didn't get that, these ones have an infinite amount of health. You can't tell, so you basically just hit it for a while or damage it until it pops up and says data drain. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Oh, see, or not data, sorry, protect break, and then you're able to data drain it, and that usually takes off its protection. Then you're able to see its amount of health. After you data drain it the first time, when you get it lower, usually the bosses you want to data drain again, and that's normally where you can get some really good equipment, which is actually where you got the best weapon. And final enhancement of Book 1000, Drain Heart. I don't know what that means, but we will find out, because we will get them low enough, hopefully, to do it again. Right there. So, Drain Heart, 21-28 drains multiple enemies, and what it does is it drew high possibility of draining a rare weapon, which is actually what we're going to do now, and hopefully get a rare weapon other than another virus core, since it gave us virus core M the last time. Hopefully we can get something that's not virus core M. Something like Spiked Guard. No, never mind. Spiked Guard is something we don't need because we already have one. Come back here, mister. Come back here. Alright. And that's the end of that battle mode. And usually, if you fight a boss, you don't even go to get the special room. You just get sent right to the top. Good work. See, it just sends you right back out. So if you go to places that have bosses, you never actually get to see the treasure chest room, and it's not the best part, because you get all the way down there, you fight all these things, and it's like, oh, we were going to give you items, but no. But there's once in a while that the room is actually not in the same spot as the data, I'm not trying to think. The boss battle is actually not in the same area as the one where you can get the treasure chest with all the items. So you actually are able to get the items and then go fight the boss, which is another reason why it is good to have that those items. But alright guys, I'm going to save off here, and I will see you guys next time. So till then, TLG out.